All right, Leo, here we go. I was in the mood for a soap opera this morning, and I thought, Leo. Why? Well, I won't lie to you. In my offline readings, you've been getting a tower an awful lot, and you had a coincidental tower with Pisces tower because you're tied to that angle of this in the soulmate cycle. It doesn't have to be a Pisces you're dealing with, by the way. If you're new here, that's ridiculous. And it's just about energies and about angles on the cycle. I've been getting towers offline like crazy. So something's going on here in the Leo soap opera, and I think we're fixing to have a really nice episode here. It opens in my pre-shuffle with 8 wands, but I'll explain that. Alright? This is Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. General reading and may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, well, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. So what's going on here? You've seen the weekly readings, you've seen the weekly polls. We know from last time your person was wavering and all that kind of stuff. The problem is the energy's building. All right, and I saw it yesterday in a Gemini reading. I saw the building of the energy as we move into the new cycle. And for some reason in this week's reading, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo were bound together, fused together. So that Gemini reading may help you as well. Either way, in fact, I think it will. But, so, Leo. 8 wands crossed by the Fool. This is the building energy. This is what I'm reading here. There's a need, a want within them for fast forward movement. All right, this is the energy building. This is the ants in the pants to make a move here, to jump from something, to take a leap of faith. It's something they see as a risk, and there it is, 9 swords. But they get in their way. 9 swords, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey, overthinking, worried about stuff. 9s are the end, that's good. We're coming to the end of it, but it is slowing them down. However, they are picking up speed too, because I've got the Knight of Pentacles, the second slowest energy in the tarot, crossed by the slowest, the Ace of Pentacles. So they're going from slower to faster, is what the universe is trying to tell us. And we can see that with our first card here, where the energy is building. They got ants in their pants, but they get in their own way a little bit. They overthink. All right, let's keep going. Because what they're overthinking is what they feel. All right? There's a lot of love built up inside this person. Also, and they want it. Okay? And we'll see that in a second. But the 7 of Pentacles, they're doing a lot of taking stock. A lot of looking around at whether or not what they've got is 10 cups. Okay? Is it 10 cups? I don't know. They don't know. That's why we have the 9 swords here. It's part of what they're thinking about. Yet they have ants in their pants to come toward you. Come toward the soulmate connection, or at least go toward love and crack this Ace of Cups open. So is it 10 cups? I don't know. It builds up a lot of fear. They hold back. They end up holding back. Okay? And there's a lot of fear here. The fear aspect of the 4 of Pentacles is around cutting something out of their life and going toward the rainbow. Right? Going toward what would be actual 10 of Cups. A rainbow here. So again, the energies are building. The wheel is turning on all this. The universe is forcing a decision, as we know with Saturn square in the North Node, reading our poll. The wheel is turning. This is someone who was shut down, who might just open up. They might just do it. There's a lot of stuff from the depths coming up to the surface with the moon. This is the King of Cups. With the moon here, there's a lot of emotion coming up from the depths for someone who usually shuts emotion down. And it's just increasing your value. That's why I say you might want to watch the Gemini reading, because it was very similar in a case of, this person is getting, as the energy builds, as we move into the new cycle, the pressure builds for that person. So anyway, that's what's going on there. That's just the pre-shuffle. I told you this is going to be a good episode of the Leo soap opera. Let's shuffle the deck and let's see where we go. All right, let's see here. Let's find out. This first card out is Before the Cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? Let's find out, Leo. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo universe under the current energies. Let's do this. You ready? Why the fuck are we here? It's back from the pre-shuffle, and it is an important card. It's why we're here, the 7 of Pentacles. Timing. There's something about the timing now is better. In other words, If they were with somebody in a toxic situation, which a lot of you are in this Leo angle, a lot of your people are in this Leo angle, and I can't tell you apart from your soulmate, so I say somebody, roles can be reversed here, Leo. The timing was all wrong. They were trying to make it work, or they were doing whatever. Anyway, there's something about the timing that's better now. What comes after the cut? That's what I'm most interested in here, actually. Yeah, it is. 9 cups. Yeah, there's someone who just wants to be happy. That's what I get. They're just unhappy. I pick up on that energy. That's why I keep getting towers offline for this person. Because they keep making the wrong decision, or no decision is probably the case. They're sitting in some kind of toxin. There's no doubt about it. It's here in the energy. I don't have cards to back that up yet, but I kind of do. It's all around it, isn't it? Yeah, the timing is right. This is somebody who just wants to be happy, you know? But they have to do some pretty scary things to make that happen. Things that are scary to them, anyway. All right? To you, maybe not so scary. You might be someone who's very emotionally open. You're like, well, if I'm unhappy, I'm going to leave. That kind of thing. And I'm going to go toward happiness. For this person, that's a big deal. There's some sort of big deal about that here. All right? And there's a lot of ego at play here. Let's see. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. Give me a reading, universe. Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it. The overall energy is the lovers. The love geese are in the air. The energy is set. The energy portal of your connection is wide open. This person wants to fly the coop. This person needs to make a decision. All right? They haven't been. The energy's there for the soulmate connection to come together, or at least for this person to go toward their 9 cups, their wish fulfilled. But they keep sitting on their hands about it a little bit. What's crossing this? There it is. Look, I did not know that was there. I swear to you I didn't. What have I been talking about? The tower. I keep getting the tower offline for you. I told you that at the very start of this video. Here it is. I knew we'd see one. I knew. And it's in a very powerful position in the reading. It's crossing the overall energy, which is crossing the 7 of Pentacles of why the fuck are we here. So I've got 7 Pentacles. Why the fuck are we here? The timing is right. Someone's sitting on their hands. Someone's not making a decision. But the timing is right. The energy's there. Right? And now I get the lovers. The energy is there. The portal is open. Time to make a choice. And the more this person sits in 7 Pentacles and does nothing. Right? This is very similar to what we saw in your weekly reading. Your weekly reading was somebody doing nothing. Just fucking sitting there. This particular week, the week that we're in right now, the reading I just pulled on Saturday, your person was just sitting there. We got a tower in Pisces. You're tied to Pisces energy in this cycle for whatever reason. You don't have to be dealing with a Pisces. There's their tower. They need to make a decision here. They can't sit in the toxin. The universe won't allow it. As we move into the new cycle of energy, more and more and more and more, the wishy-washiness will not be tolerated. It will result in towers. What is the tower to your person? Well, I don't know. If they remain in a toxic situation, it's them getting more and more unhappy, right? More and more discontent as you, the soulmate, the person they should be with, slips further and further away. That's one option. The other option is contracts could fall out for them. They might not get jobs. Who knows? Anything can happen here. This person needs to make a decision. All they're doing by sitting on their hands is Toonses the driving cat themselves right off the road to destiny, right? Driving their Prius right up on the rocks. It's not an off-road vehicle. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels. And again, I say your person, but roles can be reversed here, Leo. That's especially true in a Leo reading. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you, not what they tell you in the 3D. All right, sorry about the sound there. And the freeze up. See, technical difficulties. We had a tower of our own. The energy around your sign right now is fucking mind-blowing. That's why I'm here. No reason for any of those technical issues. No reason at all. The freeze up, the mic not being plugged in all the way. I didn't unplug the mic. The mic stays plugged. I don't even understand. But anyway, this is what I'm telling you. Your person is causing a ripple in space and time by sitting on their hands and not following through with what they're supposed to do. Some of that tower energy might bleed on you. It's coming on to me as I swim in it to do this reading. Be careful. All right? This person needs to...
What the hell is around this person? Who are they with? Oh my God, what are the energies around them? We pulled on it before, but it's getting crazy. Right here is how they feel in the soul about you, not what they show you, not what they tell you. Right here is the hidden energy, what the universe wants you to know. And it's red with the energy of the connection. Apparently what it wants you to know is technical difficulties, and this tower is meaning business. I told you I kept getting it offline. That's why we're here. That's why I'm pulling this. And it showed up in a very prominent position. Potential final outcome is right here. I say potential because I can't predict free will. I don't know what this person's doing, but I hope they fucking smarten up pretty soon. All right, I'm going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. If I think we need to extend this one, I will. I promise you. Okay? All right. Let's see. You already know there'll be a link for an extended in the description if I do. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Okay, what's the energy around the connection? Remember, roles can be reversed, Leo, but I'm pulling on your person for most of you. Justice. It's time to go. It's time. This is why, Jesus fucking Christ, this is why the tower is here. This is why I had glitches. This is why all this energy is here. It is such a massive amount of energy around things. I don't know what's going on with this person right now, but they are living this tower. Okay? Because I have to swim in their energy to pull this reading. Justice here is very powerful. The energy of your connection is trying to balance. All right? Whatever has come between you two is, I believe, is about to disappear with the Tower crossing the Lover's card here and the cards that have come before this. We opened with an Eight of Wands and a really antsy Fool crossing it. Okay? We can't wait to clarify that. How do they feel in their emotions? Look. It's Leo the Lion. How do they feel in their emotions? The Lion here is holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck. There's fear around this. I already told you, your person's a little afraid. That's why that Nine of Swords was there in the pre-shuffle. Yep. And that holding back. They're holding back because, you know, the feelings are new to this person. But the energy around them is bad. Okay? And they're trying to get the strength up to get out of it. This can be here someone trying to get the nerve up to walk away from something. But this is the energy of your connection. Your connection's trying to balance on the other side. So your connection is wide open. They're feeling it on a high level, which is causing a tower. Because this is all new to this person, these emotions. Why do I feel this way? Why can't I get rid of this? What the hell? All right, how do they feel in the soul? Seven Cups. It is cups. I like cups in the soul. I don't like the Seven of Cups there too much. This person, by their own chaos, by their own getting in their head, causing their own towers, is creating nothing but confusion and illusion in the soul. You really need to watch that Gemini reading. It will help you. There's at least one thing I say in there that will help you guys. Okay? Please, check it out. Take it from me. I'm the guy who read the energy. I'm the guy who pulled the reading. Not all of it will be for you, but at least one thing I say. It's worth a watch. This person's causing a lot of confusion. Here. A lot. Too much. They're looking at options, but they're afraid to take the options. They're trying to get the strength up to do something. Their heart chakra is wide open. Destiny is playing out here, and somebody is getting in its way by Seven of Pentacles sitting on their hands, or the pre-shuffle, back and forth, back and forth. I want to go toward, I want to leave, I want to do this, but I'm Nine of Swordsing it. I'm pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning in a bottle of whiskey doing nothing. All of that is causing what I can only describe as a fucking tower. Which, again, offline readings, when I check the cycle, when I check each sign to see who needs an update, all I've been getting for you is towers. All fucking weekend long. That's why I'm here. Hidden energy. I can't wait to clarify this. We're going to need the witches for clarification, and we're going to use them. Right here, hidden energy. What the universe wants you to know, it's red with justice. Maybe we'll get some more info. Look at that Ace of Wands. Yeah. Your connection. Two angles on this. One, your connection is ripe for this new beginning right now. It's happening whether this person likes it or not. Meaning the energy for the connection is open. It's there. If they choose not to go walk towards it or walk into it, they land in a tower. This, on the other side of the energy, is a new beginning for you. You know, you may just decide, hey, this person can't make up their mind. I'm going to direct my energy elsewhere. You might decide that. Okay, you shouldn't be waiting for this person. You, of all the angles, of all the signs in this cycle, Leo should not be waiting for this person. This person just almost in a masochistic way likes to sit in the energy that's around them. And I'm scared because this energy would also indicate that they're leaving that to come towards you. Okay? Because your energy is trying to balance whatever separated you two is going away. But I'm scared about that. And I'm just being honest with you. As I read this energy, I know this energy. And this is someone who wouldn't know something good if it was standing right in front of them. And if they actually get into something good after being in what they're in what the energy on the other side is, they might just pick fights and stuff. We always try to make things the way we know it, right? Like, I live in a neighborhood with a lot of trees, right? A lot of trees in the neighborhood here. But we had some family that moved in down the street. They're from the desert, and they came here. And they didn't feel at home. So what they do, they cut down all the trees in their yard. They turned their yard into a barren wasteland. People level back to what they know. Okay, so I hope this person, then I don't see a huge dark night of the soul for this person. I do see some changes, but I don't know. I'm just trying to help you here. I'm trying to help you. This person can't, it's a no-brainer decision. With all these towers coming up, it's a no-brainer decision to come toward the soulmate connection. But there's something that's keeping them tied to whatever it is, some stupid thing they tell themselves. And then and they believe it because it's showing up in the soul. Okay? What's the potential final outcome here? It's red with strength. Seven of Wands and Death wanted to come out with it. They wanted to come out together. I take them together. You get two final outcomes. It's that energy I pulled on last week of they know they're going to do it, so they might as well just do it. The energy is so strong here. All right? I don't think this person can take too many more towers on their side. I think they're getting more and more sad. Sadder as we move into the new energy. I won't say sad. I'll say unhappy. Okay? Because I picked that up. It's time for a transformation here. I believe at the end of the day they stand up and do what's right. Right? But it could go either way. It could be a rebirth. It could be defensiveness toward you and a rebirth of what they have on their side. Again. I don't know. This person fights this energy. Why? I don't understand it. I'm going to need to dig for it. I will find it one day. I've got the witches right here. Why? And at the bottom of the deck randomly is the Two of Wands. They need to let go of something. They haven't let go of it yet. They're down the middle. They're on the fence. They're right there. This could go either way. That's why those two cards came out together. Because the core energy of the Seven of Wands is somebody standing up and doing what's right for them. But the Death card confuses it. What's right? Is it what's right for them? Because they don't even know with the Seven of Cups here. Which is why they don't make decisions. Yet the timing is right. The reason the Seven of Pentacles came up and had a timing energy to it, like divine timing, it's now they can, is because of this energy. The portal is open. The energy of your connection is here. The love geese are in the air. The table is set. And you're sitting at it. We're just waiting for your person to bring the food. But they don't have to. Right? Why is justice here? Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify with the witches because the witches and the animal deck love each other. I'll tell you. All right, justice. Tell me about it. What is this? Oh, I showed you the Two of Wands, right? That was randomly at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up. After all that shuffling and talking I just did, the Two of Wands is at the bottom again. This is a really divinely guided reading. Opened with an audio glitch, but it's picking up steam here. Again, they're still holding on to whatever's on. They don't know. It's bookending the Seven of Cups, so I have to, and someone's trying to get the strength up in the middle. They know what they want to do. They're just not doing it. And the energy is there for it. This is resonating like crazy off these two cards. Okay, Nine of Swords. Look, it's back to our pre-shuffle from another deck. It's just saying the same thing. This person knows what they want to do, knows what they have to do. They're growing increasingly unhappy, and they're growing more and more in this. There's your picture right there. Male or female. Again, worry. A lot of worry here. What is with this person and worrying? What is... Why do you worry about? You don't have to worry about anything really in the three. Whatever, just go with the flow. Whatever happens is supposed to happen. It just happens. And if you want to change course, do certain things to change the course. You're in complete control for the most part of certain things, of things like this anyway. There's nothing. This person is confusing themselves. Why is the Nine of Swords here, the Three of Wands? Because they know what they want to do. The more they do nothing, this is just saying what the pre-shuffle said. The more they do nothing, is why I told you to watch Gemini too. The more, there's your ship, that's you, right off there. They're still stuck on shore. They know what they need to do, but they're somehow worried about getting their cape wet. That cape represents something here. Okay, it could be a family name. It could be, it's something, if you're someone, think about it. If you're someone who walks around wearing a cape, you're probably, usually only lords and nobility walk around wearing capes, right? Count Dracula wears a cape. He's a count. That's nobility, right? You see people like that, lords and all of that kind of thing, walking around with capes on. That cape represents something important that they're afraid of losing, or afraid of offending, or afraid will retaliate, or something along those lines. That's how the energy reflects. If that applies to you, great. It can be. It doesn't have to be nobility. It can be something very simple. Worried about what mommy's going to think. You know, it could be that or something, or they might lose some money. I don't know. But they know what they want to do. That's the thing with the Strength card here. That Lion is determined to bring that rose. It's one of the roses from the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is two soulmates coming together. I'm drawn to the infinity symbol on his forehead more than anything else. There's a soul contract here. There is. And it's a very strong one. And it's why this person keeps landing in towers. It's why I keep, and it's especially true in the energy right now because they're fucking up big time. They've had their outs. You were their out. And I've told you that before. This soulmate connection was their out. This person, all the love is growing, but if they're losing hope, they're losing hope because of their own doing. This Seven of Cups in the soul. Okay? It's all their own doing. They know what they want to do, but they're not doing it because of whatever this cape represents. So, it's causing a feeling of a loss of hope in the energy. But the love energy is huge here. It's huge. Why is the Strength card here? Having said all of that, yeah, the Devil. There's your toxin. And it returns to the Leo reading in a prominent position. The affecting energy, why this person can't fucking make a decision. Pull the big boy, big girl pants up like a big lion and come in and bring the rose. It's because of this, because of the toxin around them, because of whatever this cape represents. And whatever this cape represents is toxic. That certainly would be true if it was the nobility thing I was talking about. Those families are fucking toxic, okay? They are. They're not good families at all. No way. Those families are fucking toxic. Why do you think one of the princes in England got the fuck away from them? Living in Montecito, California and shit like that. Nowhere near that shit. It's toxic. There's something, I'm not saying your person's nobility, but I'm saying I get that kind of energy here. That kind of, it's almost like if they were married to somebody, it's somebody that if you divorce, it makes the news kind of thing. And that's not really 100% for you, I'm sure. I'm sure that's not going to happen. But you catch my drift, right? You see what I'm saying? Mommy might be upset. Somebody's going to be upset here. And they're more worried about that than they are their own happiness. And that's what fucks this person up the ass every time. All right? Worried about what other people are going to think too much. And I have told you that going back way last year. What's on top here? Seven of Swords. Devil crossing here. Devil crossing here. This is mild devil energy. All the toxin right now is in their emotions. All of it. Why is the Seven Swords here? 8 cups. They're deceiving themselves that they're, oh my God, this reading is fucking perfect. Unreal. Okay, I told you. They know they want to do it. They need to just do it. The thing is, what's on their side, what they're lying to themselves about is what's on their side is 8 broken cups. They need to walk toward the 9 cups. You might remember the 9 cups as coming after the cut. After that 7 of Pentacles of why we're here. This person's full of shit. Okay? And they're allowing whatever this cape represents, the toxin, we'll call it, to hold them back. They're lying to themselves that it's not broken. No, the cups are fine. Look, The cups are fine. Yeah, but under closer inspection, we know they're cracked. Because we know the cups are fine is a fucking lie. Okay? They need to walk toward 9 cups. They're making the wrong decision, or they're making no decision, which is the same thing in this case with this soulmate cycle. And it's because of whatever this cape represents here. And that, whatever that represents, they stay up at night worrying about it. Not just about you, about whatever's on their side. This person drank too much of the Kool-Aid. Whatever it is, career, family, marriage, all the above, just the energy around this person is like a fence. It's like once you, I'll phrase it like this. It doesn't have to be your thing exactly, but I'll phrase it like this. Once you marry into it, they close the door behind you, right? Once you walk in to the yard of whatever this toxin is, marry into it, work with it, whatever it is, they close the gate behind you, and it's a 9-foot wall, and it's sheer. It's hard to scale. It's as slippery as ice. You know, it really is. But they can get out. That's the thing. 7 of Cups tells me that. One of their options is getting out. They're just not doing anything. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Holy shit, this is a reading on crack. The King of Swords. They know. It's what I just told you. They know the truth. Okay, they know the truth. The King of Swords also demands the truth. This person needs to get real. The affecting energy is someone who needs to get real, someone who needs to cut something out and take action. But the baseline energy is someone who's, you know, wishy-washy, which is why we get towers. Your person. It's only going to get worse. What's on top? I'm not even looking. I'm just looking at the screen. I didn't know. Knight of Swords. King of Swords is the affecting energy. What they need to do, they need to cut something out. They need to go toward their happiness, and they want to do it. He looking square at me on this deck. The Knight of Swords is... It's going the other way. Is the only way I can phrase it. The Knight of Swords here is them sort of chickening out and running away from the decision. They're running away from a decision here. And that's in the soul. That goes deep within this person. I think there's some kind of core beliefs at play here. It could be core programming from childhood. It could be whatever. This is just a person. This is a very, I don't want to say 100% like this. I think I told you once your person reminded me of Victorian energy. I think I told you that once. But it's not really so much that here is someone who is bound by tradition in some way, or bound by just, I can't put my finger on it, tied to too much family. It's a bad thing. It really is. Too much is a bad thing. It becomes like a cult. There's some sort of cult-like energy here. It doesn't have to be family. And again, that example of nobility and wearing the cape is right there. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why, they're just, rather than make a decision, I'm just going to book it in this direction. That's part of the deception. And remember, the devil was crossing here. It's holding them back, but I don't believe it's physically holding them back. Why is the Knight of Swords here? 4 swords. Do nothing. They're doing nothing about something they need to do something about. The universe is clear. They need to do something about this. King of Swords is the affecting energy. And they know they do. They know the truth. He knows the truth is the truth, speaks the truth. But they run away from it. Net, nothing happens. Because they get confused and they create illusions in their mind. Well, if I leave, then this is going to happen. And this is going to happen. And that's going to happen. So I'll just lie to myself and sit in something that's 8 broken cups that I want to walk away from, but I won't do it because of toxin. Because I'm just too far in the toxin. It'll take me too hard to swim out of it. My cape will get wet. And that cape, for some reason, that cape means a lot to this person. It's almost like, you know, I hate to keep bringing that up with, like with marriage and stuff like that, but this really feels like a marriage. This really feels like they married who they were supposed to marry, who they were taught they were supposed to marry, and then now realize it's a fucking nightmare. It's not what they want. But they keep going back and telling themselves it's what I was supposed to do, though. This is what I wanted. This is my fairyland. This is my dream. This is my fairy tale. And that cape, just then they keep it pristine. They keep it nice, but it's all a lie. I'm not saying your person has to be married. For most of you in this Leo angle, they are. But even if they're not, it's just the way they're living. That cape represents something. And I've given you enough examples where you should be able to place it, or have an idea anyway. All right. Let's see where we go. It could even come down to, if your person's not married, if they're just single or whatever, it could even come down to where they live. Maybe you live in a place where it's cold and rains all the time. And their idea of what they've got, even though it makes them unhappy and they can't find work, is something more tropical. And they couldn't bear the fact of living where you live because that's not their cape. They see it like that. I don't know. It could be anything. For most of you, this is a fucking marriage that's well past its expiration date, or a family that's very controlling, or a combination of two. Could also be a career that's long past its expiration date. I'm doing the best I can, but I have to call it like I see it. All right, and like I feel it, I should say. All right, universe giving us an Ace of Wands. Why? Four of Pentacles. As the energy builds, the fear builds within this person. They get more nervous. Your person gets very nervous. I told you to watch the Gemini reading. Gemini's person gets more and more disappointed, which causes them to sort of an almost nothing to lose sort of attitude. So they end up net possibly coming toward Gemini. With you, your person gets more and more fearful the more they think about being out on their own, a new beginning, taking off this cape. The more they think about taking off this cape, the more nervous they get, the more they hold on to it. It's a reverse effect, and it leaves us with a net could go either way. What's on top? 5 swords. See? This is bullshit. This 5 swords is read with the 9 swords. It's also read with the Ace of Wands because it's on top of it. They keep sabotaging this new beginning because of 9 swords, because they get in their head, because of everything I've told you. All right? Why is the 5 swords here? Why are they sabotaging it? 9 wands. Because there it is. That's that wall. That's the cape. It's that wall I said once they walk through it, whether it's a marriage, a family, whatever, a job, whatever it is, they close the gate behind you. It's a 9-foot sheer wall. I even said 9 foot, right? 9 of wands. That's that wall. They're deceiving themselves. They're very short-sighted in thinking they're trapped. I can see the sun on the other side. Can you? Yep, I can. That's Leo over there, the sun. Right? I can see it. They can't. They're turned the other direction. They're facing me. This person here, your person, can't see the sun. And that's short-sighted on their part. Turn the fuck around. Don't worry about this cape. This cape doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. All the fun is on the boat. And what's really funny is the energy is set for it. There's a giant wave of energy behind getting ready to push this person in the water. I don't know where this is going. I have to be honest with you. I don't trust this person's decision making. This is a person, I will not lie to you. This is a person who could sit in this for the rest of their life and convince themselves that it's good, that the shit tastes good. Yep. Their energy is more than capable of that. And land in tower after tower, things going wrong. I've said this about a couple of signs. You're one of them. I say this often. It would not surprise me if this person had a nervous breakdown at some point in time. It would not surprise me in the past. They certainly have one coming in the future, because I got the Rolling Stones' 19th Nervous Breakdown song ringing in my head right now. I also have another Rolling Stones song ringing in my head, lesser known, called Mother's Little Helper. It's about a lady who's unhappy, married, right? Who takes a little pill every day to make herself feel better to get through the day. That's what it's called, Mother's Little Helper. That's what it's about. That's what I got here. I got hazy energy around this. This tells me they might be on some medication, or they drink, or they daydream a lot. Or they daydream themselves out of it, which is how they can deceive themselves that it's not toxin. I don't know. Our final outcome is a 7 of Wands and the Death card. It's red with all this toxin and all this lies and nonsense and short-sightedness here. These two energies go together, but these also tie with these. Okay? And that devil that was crossing there. You're the angel. Your energy is set. This person, all they need to do is come in. We saw it in an offline reading. I shared my offline reading with you guys in a 3-quick card last night. I said about a Knight of Pentacles, I said all they got to do is put one hoof in the water, and they'll see that it's a completely different life, that their life will change. This person's life would change if they came toward the soulmate connection. If they actually took that damn cape off. Just like anybody's life would change. On my nobility thing scale or example I gave you, getting out of those families is better than getting into it most of the time. You know, it really is. A lot of power corrupts. It goes to your head. Surround yourself with entitled fuckwits. That's all you're going to attract. Like energy attracts like energy. That's all you'll attract. And that's what's happening here. So more and more toxic. And I'm sure the friends, if it's a marriage here, I'm sure the friends that they have are all just like them. Materialistic. It's a whole conversation of people sitting around talking about how much stuff costs. The easiest way to spot an entitled fuckwit, if this applies to you, but it's a good life lesson for all of you anyway in psychology and human nature, is the easiest way to spot an entitled fuckwit is if they tell you what the cost of everything they have is. In other words, you talk to them for 5 minutes. Most people, if they got a new car, would show you their new car. Here's my new car, check it out. And someone who's entitled, wearing this kind of cape, kind of a thing, will show you the car and make a point to tell you exactly how much they paid for it. Within 10 minutes of knowing them, you know what their house costs, what their car costs. Those are superficial people. Nobody would do that. That tells you that they bought all of that stuff to impress other people, rather than because they wanted it. They wanted to impress themselves, if you will. Okay? It's a very common thing. I get that energy here. That's why I'm giving it. That means something to somebody, right? You know? All right, here we go. They know the cost of everything and the value of nothing. That's this energy. The value of nothing, but the price of everything. There's a big difference there. What's our final on this? And yeah, I've been shuffling the whole time. What did I say? I said you're the angel, right? Didn't I say that? Rewind, I think I did, because you are. It's temperance. I still don't know. It's you. It's your connection showing up here as the affecting energy. Your connection is the sway point for this person. I'm not sure what that means yet. I've got to throw some more cards, because the energy's tough to read. There it is, right there. Hey, look at my new car. It's the King of Wands. Hey, look at my new car. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, got it in black. It was a special order. Paid $82,500 for it. Terrific car. Yeah, I could have gotten a deal, but I wanted to pay more to impress you. You know, so I'm giving you the sticker price. Right there. King of Wands. It's right there. Entitled fuckwit. This person, this King of Wands is red with the Seven of Swords. Okay? It's all... I will tell you the same thing I think it was Gemini. I do think it was Gemini. This person, your person is, and I've told you this before, living against their soul's true purpose. This is someone who is playing a role in their life. This is deception. This Burger King energy, this ego, this pride they have, the materialism, the superficialness is not who your person really is. You wouldn't have a soul connection with them if it was. It's not who they are. They're an actor in their own life. They're playing a role. Let's see if it comes, next card out. I'm throwing a card on, that's the Seven of Wands. That's somebody who keeps things at bay. Hides behind the stick, right? Hides behind the stick. No, don't look. Don't come up here. Next card I'm throwing is on top of death, and it's red with the Eight of Cups. Keep your fucking Leo fingers crossed. Keep your paws crossed. It's the Hangman. I'm sorry. It is. It's the Hangman. On the plus side, on the minus side, it's not communication. On the plus side, it's somebody who is getting a new perspective. Death here, the reason death came out with this is it's representing a transformation within your person. Okay? They are getting a new perspective, which may put them back in a position again where they do want to leave. But this can also cut both ways. It can also mean, for some of you, it's going to mean that they get a new perspective that this is okay, and they don't, and the cups are just fine. It could go either way. That's the final outcome on this. It could go either way. They're on the fence. The Towers. This is a person who's Superman or woman for Towers. Towers are the bullets to Superman in that analogy, right? They are. They just bounce right off. This is a person, I told you, who could fakey McFakerman their way right through their whole fucking life just because that cape means so much to them, or it's what they thought, or it's what they were taught, or what they thought they wanted, whatever it represents. For For some of you, they are coming towards you. They will get a new perspective on this and walk away. I have no idea what the percentage is. I have no clue. Let me pull 3 cards from the universe. You know what? I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to go with the Light Seer. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the universe. Tell me what you want to tell me, universe. That Gemini reading will be of some use to you. Something I say in it will be helpful to you. You mark my words on that. Check it out. All right. Even if you don't know a Gemini, you don't have Gemini in your chart, doesn't matter. You're all part of a cycle. You're all in a room together. Your sign matters much less. It's really just angles, looking at things from different angles. That Gemini angle, there's definitely something there for you. Let's go. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card, universe. What else you want to tell Leo here? I don't know if I'm going to extend this one yet. I have no idea. I'm going to make that decision right now. 6 Swords, 9 Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the same as the message from the universe from another deck, the Ace of Wands. What's underneath that? What's crossing that? Then the 2 of Wands. They need to let go of something. Your person, the universe just wants to tell you, look, I know Steve didn't paint the Hanged Man in a great light for some of you. Okay? The bottom line is, your deal, if this reading's resonating with you, you're dealing with a person who needs to let go of something. They need to take this cape off, or at least get it wet and swim out to the boat. They are in a codependent situation. They are trapped. They are not going to come towards you until they do. And until they stop believing that everything is fine. I recommend, this is your energy here, I recommend you be this Queen of Pentacles. I recommend, your energy is attached to this card as part of it. This is how they behave in their life. They're looking at, I don't care, I'm good with my pentacle. Well, you need to be fine too. The Queen of Pentacles, not waiting for anyone, doesn't chase anyone. She got everything she needs. This person, in your case, it's real. In this person's case, it's fake. It's the seven of Wands and the Devil crossing it. It's phony. Okay? I am going to extend this because I want to find out what this cape is. Okay? So I am. If you want the extended, I'm going to find out exactly how many are coming towards you too. And find out what's going to happen here. Because some of them, there's some sort of new perspective coming. So, if you want the extended, the link is in the description. I want it. I want to know what the fuck this cape is right here. Because they're right on the edge of coming towards you or not. And I think this person is so good at lying to themselves. They believe their own lies. And that's part of the toxin that's around them. That's what the toxin does. It creates illusions. The devil creates illusions. And delusions come along with that. Okay. Because this connection's beautiful. This person, whoever this is, I will say this for you, Leo. Whoever this is missing out on something that would have been life-changing for them. Completely different. This cape doesn't mean a thing. It's superficial. It's fluffy. It looks stupid. If I walked up to this guy, I'd say, your cape looks stupid, man. Take that off. You look like an asshole walking down the street. Really. But we need to find out what this is because it's very important to your person. Oh my God, they don't want to get that wet. Link for the extended is in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. Just part of our Leo soap opera. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.